Hello students. In the next topic of the arithmetic progression, we will be doing arithmetic mean and sum of n terms of an AP. Till now, we have done the formula for the n terms of an AP, which is given as Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. We have done variety of sums based on this formula. Almost all the sums of NCERT I have discussed, and few important sums of RS as well as some extra sums I think I have discussed. So children, let us come to the next topic, that is arithmetic mean, AM in short we write, between two numbers. Now, if three numbers, suppose small a, capital A and small b are in AP, then we say that capital A is the arithmetic mean between the numbers A and B, and it is written in short form as AM. Here also AM I have written. So, if three numbers small a, capital A and small b are in AP, then we can write capital A minus small a equals to small b minus of capital A. So, we get twice a equals to a plus b, implies a equals to capital A equals to a plus b by 2. That is, the arithmetic mean between the numbers a and b can be written as a plus b by 2. So this formula, I think you must be well acquainted from the junior classes as well, will be helping you in some sums based on 1 or 2 marks. Let us discuss few sums based on the arithmetic mean. Question number 1. Find three numbers in AP. Find three numbers in AP whose sum is 15, and product is 80. So we have to find three numbers in AP whose sum is 15 and product is 80. Now children, before discussing this sum, one note you write, NOTE note. If, note number 1, if three numbers in AP are to be considered take those as 3. Take it is means 3 is odd. So the middle one I'll suppose as A, the first one A minus D, and the third one as A plus D. If three numbers are given in AP, means we have to suppose or we have to consider for a particular sum that let the three numbers be this, this and this. So we will suppose like this. Now if four numbers in AP is to be considered, take those as now 4 is even. So the middle means 2 will come in the middle. So obviously that I will not write as A. I will be writing A minus D and A plus D. A plus D. Now the common difference or the difference between A plus D and A minus D, you see A minus D, A plus D minus of A plus of D. So over here, sorry. So if I subtract it over here, I will be getting A plus D minus of A plus of D, which will be equals to twice D. That is the common difference I am taking over here as twice of D. So A minus D minus of twice of D will be A minus of 3D, and over here 2D you add, you will be getting A plus of 3D. So if 4 numbers is to be considered in AP, we will consider those 4 numbers as a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d and a plus 3d. Similarly, if 5 numbers in AP are to be considered means suppose the 5 numbers in AP are like this, then means we will suppose like this, in 3 numbers, 4 numbers and 5 numbers like this. Again 5 is odd, then take those numbers as, now 5 is odd, so middle one can be A. So left of A is A minus D, right of A is A plus D. Take care, the common difference over here is A minus of A minus D. So obviously it is D. So the common difference is D. So minus of D over here will give A minus of 2D and over here is A plus of 2D. So the 5 numbers in AP we can consider as such. So you just remember that if 3 numbers in AP, then A minus D, A plus D. 4 numbers in AP, then A minus D, A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. 5 numbers in AP, then A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, A plus 2D. Now this consideration remains not unique. You can consider in the other way depending on the conditions of the question or depending on the means type of the question. This supposition will help you in solving many sums. Now coming to question number 1. Find 3 numbers in AP whose sum is 15 and whose product is 80. So solution. Let the 3 numbers be odd. So A minus D and A plus D. Now given A minus D plus of A plus D equals to 15 implies thrice A equals to 15 implies A equals to 5. Also product equals to 80 implies A minus D, A plus D equals to 80. Now A we have got as 5. So I can write over here 5 minus of D, 5 and 5 plus of D equals to 80. This implies 25 minus of D square equals to 80 by 5. 5 1 ja and 5 6 ja. This implies D square equals to 25 minus 16 equals to 9. Therefore D equals to plus minus 3. Therefore required AP when D equals to 3 is A minus D, A and A plus D. So A value and D value, taking A value as 5 and D value is 3. When D equals to 3 and A equals to 5 is, find 3 numbers in AP. So required, I don't have to find AP, required numbers. Required numbers when D is equals to 3 and A equals to 5 is 5 minus of 3, 5 and 5 plus of 3. So this will give 2, 5 and 8. And when D equals to minus 3 and A equals to 5 is required numbers. a minus d. Value of a is 5, d is minus 3. So minus of minus 3, then a value is 5 and a plus d, that is 5 plus of minus of 3. So this will give 5 plus 3, 8, 5 and 2. So numbers are same but the order is different. In the first case the order is increasing and the next case the order is decreasing. So this question actually it is not based on arithmetic mean. Let me find out one sum from the arithmetic mean. This sum is based on the supposition of the three numbers. Question number 2. Find x so that 5x plus 2, 4x minus 1 and x plus 2 are in AP. Now over here you can see that three numbers over here are given in AP. So here we can utilize the concept of arithmetic mean, that this number will be equals to this plus this divided by 2. Now suppose this question you have got in the examination and there the arithmetic mean concept is not coming in your mind. So it won't matter because the numbers are given in AP and AP concept you are knowing that if three numbers are in AP then the common difference is common throughout, same throughout. So you can write this minus of this equals to this minus this and you can get the same answer. Actually arithmetic mean formula also we have got from the same concept of AP. So let us start. Solution. Since 5x plus 2, 4x minus 1 and x plus 2 are in AP, therefore I am using the concept of arithmetic mean. The middle term is equals to the sum of the first and the third term divided by 2. This implies 8x minus 2 is equals to 6x plus 4. This implies twice x is equals to 6, implies x is equals to 3. So only x value we have to find and this is the answer. Let us move to one more new sum. Question number 3. The sum of three consecutive terms. The sum of three consecutive terms of an AP is 21 and the sum of the squares of these terms and the sum of squares of these terms is 165. Find the numbers. Find these terms. So in solution part, the sum of the three consecutive terms of an AP. So obviously the supposition part, let the three terms be a. So actually the three terms be a minus d, a and a plus d. Now according to question, the sum of the three consecutive terms is 21. So sum equals to 21 implies a minus d plus a plus d equals to 21, implies thrice a equals to 21, implies a equals to 7. Make it number 1. Now the next condition is also sum of squares of these terms is 65. Sum of squares equals to 165. Now Sum of squares means a minus d square plus a square plus a plus d square equals to 165. Now value of a we have got, so we can write 7 minus of d square plus of 7 square plus of 7 plus of d square equals to 165. Now this implies over here a minus d square will be 49 plus of d square minus of 14d plus of 49 plus of d square minus of 14d equals to 165 minus of 49. Now this implies this 14d and over here plus 14d will be cancelled, and this d square will make 2d square, and this 49 so I will subtract, but 49 plus 49 9 18 and over here 98. So this 49 will make how much? 98. So this work done, these two cancelled and these two added will be equals to 165 minus of 49. So which will give 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6, 5 minus 4 is 1 and this one is 1. So 116. Now 116 minus 98 will give how much? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is 8 and 10 minus 9 is 1. So we are getting 2d square equals to 18, implies d square equals to 9, implies d is equals to plus minus 3. What is the question? Find these terms. So we have to find a minus d, a plus d, and a minus d, a and a plus d. So I think now you understand over here the concept. So let us finally write the answer, because a value and d value we have got. Therefore, the three terms are number 1, for a is equals to 7 and d is equals to plus 3. D is equals to plus 3. So let us find the terms. A minus d, a and a plus d equals to 7 minus 3, 7 and 7 plus 3. This is equals to 4, 7 and 10. And number 2, for a equals to 7 and d is equals to minus 3. The terms are a minus d, a plus d. That is, now in place of a 7 minus of minus 3, then a value is 7 and 7 plus of minus 3, and this will be equals to 10, 7 and 4. So actually the digits are same, but again I repeat, the order is over here increasing and over here decreasing. So children, let us move to the new topic now, that is the sum of n terms of an AP. Based on AM or supposition of 3 or 4 or 5 terms of an AP, you can get the exercise from R.S. Agarwal. So based on this topic, the second exercise of RS you will complete. In my book it is exercise 11B. It may be different in your book, but that's why I have written second exercise of RS of this chapter. You will complete. So now let us move to the next important topic, that is sum of n terms of an AP. sum of n terms of an AP. Statement. The sum of n terms of an AP A plus D, A plus 2D and so on is, let us consider the last term as L, is given as Sn, sum of S for sum and N for number of terms is N. Sn equals to N by 2 first term plus last term. Remember, Sn equals to N by 2, number of terms divided by 2 in bracket first term plus the last term, equals to, that is Sn equals to N by 2 2a plus n minus 1 by, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So if the first term and the last term is given, we can directly use this formula, n by 2 first term plus last term. And if we are not knowing the last term, we are knowing the first term and the common difference, then we can use this formula, that is Sn equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So let us do a small proof. Since the given AP is A plus D, A plus 2D up to so on till L, therefore Sn equals to, we are going to add it. So A plus D plus A plus 2D up to so on plus, over here I will write L, and before L it will be L minus D, and before this it will be L minus of 2D. No problem. Let us write over here plus L. Now we can write this in reverse order. Again, Sn equals to, I am writing this in reverse order, L plus of L minus of D plus of L minus of 2D plus up to so on A plus of 2D plus of A plus D and plus of A. Now I will be adding equation 1 and 2. So 1 plus of 2 implies twice of Sn, equals to, add this you will be getting A plus L, add this you will be getting A plus L, add this you will be getting A plus L, plus up to so on, add these two you will be getting A plus L, because this 2D will be cancelled, add this A plus L and add the last term A plus L. So we are getting n number of A plus L, first, second, third and so on, and this one is nth, n minus 1th, n minus 2nd. So this implies Sn equals to, twice of Sn equals to n into A plus L, because n number of A plus L terms are there. So this implies Sn equals to n by 2 A plus L. Okay? Now L is the last term, that is the nth term, because number of terms is n, and nth term formula we are knowing as Tn equals to L equals to A plus n minus 1 into D, the first section of this chapter which we have done. So this implies Sn equals to n by 2 A plus, now L formula is A plus n minus 1 into D. So over here A is twice A. So this I can write as n by 2 2A plus n minus 1 into D, and hence proved. So children, remember, for depending on the questions we can use the formula of sum of n terms of an AP as Sn equals to n by 2 first term plus last term, or Sn equals to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So let us move to the different types of the sums based on the formula for sum of n terms of an AP. So application based sums, that is the word problems based on the formula for sum of n terms of an AP, this time is deleted. But it's not that it's deleted so you will not study. Please do the sums, and if you feel to ask the doubt based on that topic, that is word problems based on the sum of n terms of an AP, definitely you will be asking. So let us move. Before going to the exercise, one formula you remember, children. You can write this in the note part. So note you can write Tn equals to Sn minus of Sn minus of 1. That is, nth term of an AP is equals to sum of n terms of an AP minus sum of n minus 1th term of an AP. You can also take or understand this formula with the help of an example as, let us take an AP as suppose 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, only this much I am taking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 terms I am taking, so n equals to 6 I am taking. Now Tn, any term, let us take T5. So T5 over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 10. Now Sn, that is S5. S5 is equals to sum of this till 5th term. Sum of, in this AP, sum till 5th term. So if we take over here sum till 5th term, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Till this term, what is the sum? So this will be 10, 20 and 30. So this is 30, and Sn minus 1, that is 5 minus 1 till 4th term. So 4th term is, till 4th term the sum will be 10 and 10, that is 20. Therefore S5 minus S4 is 30 minus of 20, that is 10. So you can see over here that this T5 is equals to S5 minus of S4. So remember, this formula may help you in some sums, in 1 mark sum, or in sometimes in the judging of a question based on direct utilization of sum till n terms minus of sum till n minus of 1th term. So write this somewhere in note part. Now let us move to the exercise. Exercise 5.3. NCERT. Find the sum of the following APs. So question number 1, any one subpart I am doing. Number 4, 1 by 15, 1 by 12, 1 by 10 till up to so on till 11 terms only. So over here A equals to 1 by 15, D is equals to 1 by 12 minus 1 by 15. So this will be equals to 65 minus of 4. So this will be equals to 1 by 60. And n is how much? 11. So Sn, that is 11 terms. Now Sn, write the formula directly. Sn equals to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now for utilization of the direct formula over here, that is n by 2 first term plus last term, you need to first find the 11th term and then you can use the direct formula. But over here, in spite of that, I am using this formula where the utilization of a and d is there. Therefore S11 equals to 11 by 2, 2a plus 11 minus 1 into d. Now I will put the value of a and d. So this will be equals to 11 by 2. 2 into 8 is 1 by 15 plus of 10 into 1 by 60. So this will be equals to 11 by 2, 2 by 15 plus 1 by 6. So this will be equals to 11 by 11 by 2, and over here LCM is 15 and 6. LCM will be 30, I think. So 15 2 ja and 2 2 ja 4, and 6 5 ja 30. So this will be equals to 11 by 2 into 9 by 30. So 3 3 ja and 3 1 ja. So this will be 33 by 20. So the sum of 11 terms of this given AP is 33 by 20. Let me just see the answer. 5.3, question number 1, subpart number 4. 5.3, question number 1, subpart number 1. Subpart number 4, 33 by 20. Correct. So directly you can utilize the formula, and hence with the concept you can do. Let us do question number 2, subpart number 3. Question number 2, subpart number 3. So same question, find the sums below. So over here the last term is given, so we can directly use the first formula. -5 -8 over here plus -11 plus -230. We have to find the sum. So solution here, A equals to -5, D is equals to -8, minus of -5 equals to -8, plus 5 equals to -3. Equals to -3, and L equals to minus of 230. That is the last term, Tn. Now we have to find N. So let us write over here Tn. Tn equals to L equals to minus of 230. This implies A plus N minus 1 into D equals to minus of 230. This implies minus of 5 plus of N minus 1 into minus of 3 equals to minus of 230. The value of D is -3. Now this implies N minus 1 into minus of 3 equals to minus of 230 plus of 5 equals to minus of 225. This implies N minus 1 equals to minus of 225 divided by minus of 3. So 3 1 ja, 3 7 ja, 3 5 ja. This implies N equals to 76. So we have got the value of N as 76. Therefore, I am rubbing this part. I have calculated N value. N equals to 76. Therefore, S N equals to N by 2. You can utilize first term plus last term or 2A plus N minus 1 into D, because both information we have in this question. This implies over here N is 76. So S 76 equals to 76 by 2, and first term is -5 and last term is minus of 230. I repeat, you can use that formula also in which A and D was involved. So 2 3s and 2 8s and over here minus of 235. So this will be equals to 2 3 5 into 38. $18 7 0 3 9 8. So minus of 8930. Once let me see the answer. 5.3, question number 5.3, 5.3, question number 2. It is correct, and this is the AN is answer. And this is the so nice ways if you have done this sum by your own and if it is correct. So let us move to the next sum now. So children, this means decision or presence of mind you should have, because in this sum n was not given. So to calculate n we have to use the formula Tn, because the last term was given over here. Now question number 3. Question number 3, number 1. A is given as 5, D is given as 3 and AN, that is Tn, is given as 50. Find N and Sn. Now in solution, take care children, we are using Tn, but in this sum if An is given we cannot write it Tn. So solution, An equals to 50 implies A plus n minus 1 into D equals to 50 implies 5 plus n minus 1 into 3 equals to 50 implies n minus 1 equals to 45 by 3 equals to 15. Therefore n equals to 16. Therefore Sn equals to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into D equals to 16 by 2 2a 2 into 5 plus of 16 minus 1 into D value is 3. So this will be equals to, over here actually we are finding S16 implies S16. So actually it is asking S16, but since we have to find N and Sn, so actually we are writing over here Sn equals to n by 2, but over here since we have calculated n as 16, I am writing S16 over here. So over here 10 plus of 15 into 3, this will be equals to 8 into 45 plus 10 is 55 and this is 440. So 440 is the answer. 5.3 3 number 1. Yes. Therefore answer is n equals to 16 and Sn equals to 440. Let us move to the next question. Only go with the given things, given fact, given formulas. Definitely you will be getting the answer. Question number 3. I am doing the odd means subparts, the even subparts you do. Okay, number 1. Then I am moving to number 3. If you feel to ask the other sums as well, you can ask. Given A12 means 12th term is 37, D is equals to 3, and what we have to find? Find A and S12. This first term and the 12th term we have to find. No, 12th term, no, sum till 12th term we have to find. So in solution, A12 equals to 37 implies A plus 12 minus 1 into D equals to 37. This implies A value we don't know. 11 into D value is 3. So this implies A equals to 37 minus 33 equals to 4. So A value we have got. Now S12. S12 will be equals to n by 2 2a plus 12 minus 1 into D equals to 6. 2 into 4 plus 11 into D is 3. So this will be equals to 6 into 8 plus of 33. So this will be equals to 6 into 11 and carry 1, that is 41. 246. So therefore A equals to 4 and S12 is 246, and this will be the ANS answer. So 5.3, 3 number 3, correct? So let's move to subpart number 5. Subpart number 5 is A3 equals to 15, then S10 equals to 125. Find D and A10, means 10th term and the common difference we have to find. So in the solution part, do all the sums, especially of NCERT. Each sum teaches us a new concept. So A3 is 15. This implies A plus 2D equals to 15. Now over here neither A nor D is given. So let us make it equation 1. Now S10 equals to 125. So this implies n by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D equals to 125. This implies 2A plus 9D equals to 125 by 5. So 5 2 ja and 5 5 ja, that is 25. Now 1 implies A plus 2D equals to 15. So this is equation 1, and 1 into 2 we are doing implies 2A plus 4D equals to 30. Make it number 3. Now 2 minus 3 implies 2A plus 9D equals to 25 and 2A plus 4D equals to 30. So these two will be cancelled. So 5D equals to minus 5 implies D is equals to minus 1. So D value we have got. Therefore A10, A value we are knowing? No. So first we have to get the value of A. So therefore 1 implies A equals to 15 minus of 2D equals to 15 minus of 2 into minus 1 equals to 15 plus 2 equals to 17. Therefore what we have to find? A10. A10 equals to A plus of 9D equals to 17 plus 9 into minus 1 equals to 17 minus of 9, and this will be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That is 8. And so therefore answer will be right somewhere. Therefore what it is asked? D is equals to minus 1 and A10 equals to 8, and this should be the answer. Let me check. 3 number 5. 3 number 5. 3 number 5 is 3 number 5 I have done. No, sorry children, this by mistake I did 3 number 4. This is 3 number 4 I have done. Actually I was supposed to do number 5. But let us see this answer. D is equals to minus 1 and 10th term is 8. This is correct. But this is number 4th I did. I should have done number 5. Let us move to number 5. Subpart number 5. I think this number 4 also understood. This was an assignment for you which I have done. So you are supposed to do. Now 3 number 5. 3 number 5 is D is equals to 5, S9 equals to 75, and we have to find A and A9. S9 equals to 75 implies n by 2, 2a plus 8d equals to 75. This implies 2a plus 8 into 5 equals to 75 into 2 by 9. 3 3s are 3 2s are 3 5s are. So 50 by 3. This implies 2a equals to 50 by 3 minus of 40. So this equals to 50 minus of 120 by 3. So this will be equals to 70 with negative sign by 3. This implies A equals to minus of 70 by 3 into 2. So this will be equals to minus of 35 by 3. Okay. Therefore, A9 equals to A plus 8D equals to minus of 35 by 3 plus of 8 into 5 equals to minus of 35 by 3 plus of 40 equals to minus of 35 plus of 120 by 3 equals to 120 minus of 35, 10 minus 5, 5, and over here 11 minus of 3 will be equals to, I think, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 8. So this will be equals to 85 by 3. It will not be cancelled. So once let me check the answer. 3 number 5 minus of 35 by 3 and 85 by 3. So therefore A equals to minus of 35 by 3 and A9, that is ninth term, equals to 85 by 3. And this is the answer. Make a habit of writing like this. It will help you as well as the teacher in correcting, means writing the required part in last. Now over here number 7th is A equals to 8, AN equals to 62, SN equals to 210, and we have to find N and D. चलो let us start children. N खोजना है and D खोजना है. Okay, let us do it. Now clearly over here first term is given, nth term is given, and sum till nth term is given, and we have to find the value of N and D. Solution. Start with given part. An equals to 62 implies A plus n minus 1 into D equals to 62. Any information A is given implies 8 plus n minus 1 into D equals to 62 implies n minus 1 into D equals to 62 minus of 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 and 5, 54. Make it number 1. Again, Sn equals to 210 implies n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into D equals to 210. This implies you write down. Okay, this implies you, if you write stepwise down, it will look neat and clean. Since space is less, I am utilizing the whole board. So this implies n by 2. Now a value is given 2 into 8 plus n minus 1 into D. D value also is not given, equals to 210. Now in place of n minus 1 into D, I can write 54. So therefore 1 implies n by 2, 16 plus of 54 equals to 210. Okay? Now this implies n by 2 equals to 210. First let us cancel it here itself because n by 2 is there. This implies n by 2, and over here 6 and 4 is 0, carry 1, 6 and 7, 70 equals to 210. So this 0 and 0 will be cancelled. This implies n equals to 21 into 2 by 7, 7 1 ja, 7 3 ja, equals to 6. So n value is 6, and let us put this value of n in equation number 1. So again 1 implies 6 minus 1 into D equals to 54, implies D is equals to, it is coming as a fraction, 54 by 5 equals to 5 1 ja, then 10.8, 3 number 7, n equals to, and D is 54 by 5. Yes, this much only is the answer. Therefore n equals to 6 and D is equals to 54 by 5, and this only is the answer. Let us move to the 9th subpart. Ninth. A equals to 3, n equals to 8, s equals to 192. We have to find D. Now where Sn also is not given, so you can understand it as Sn. So we have to, what we have to find? Find D, the common difference. So let us start. With A I cannot proceed, with N I cannot proceed, with S I can proceed. So S equals to 192 implies n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into D equals to 192. This implies 8 by 2, 2 into 3 plus n minus, n is given, no? 8 minus 1 into D equals to 192. This implies 6 plus of 7D equals to 192 by 4 equals to 48. This implies 7D is equals to 48 minus 6 equals to 42. This implies D is equals to 42 by 7, that is 6, and this only is the answer. The last subpart, number 10th, also I am doing. So only few subparts I am leaving for you. So please attempt, and if any problem, please do ask me. 3 number 10. L equals to 28. S equals to 144. And there are total 9 terms. N equals to 9. And we have to find A. We have to find A. There are total 9 terms. We have to find A. So the solution. With L I can start. L equals to 28 implies A plus N minus 1 into D equals to 28. This implies anything is given. N is given. So A plus 9 minus 1 into D equals to 28. This implies A plus 8D equals to 28. Make it equation number 1. S equals to 144 implies N by 2, 2A. So last term is given and A is we have to find. So we can write over here first term plus last term. Yes, I can write first term plus last term equals to 144. This implies N by 2, 28. First term we don't know, no? First term plus last term is 28 equals to 144. And N value also is given. So 9 by 2. So this implies A plus 28 equals to 144 into 2 by 9. 3 3s are equals to 32. So this implies A equals to 32 minus of 28. So it is equals to 4. So we have got the value of A. Therefore 1 implies 4 plus 8D. We have only to find A, not the value of D also. So directly we can get the value from S formula only. No need to calculate from L. But suppose over here I have used the formula that A plus 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Then I could have used equation number 1 and 2 from here, and then by solving simultaneous linear equation in A and D, I could have got the value of A, and D is not required, but D also we can calculate. So over here children, directly also you can do using the formula for S as N by 2 first term plus last term. So these all sums from question number 3 I have discussed. The rest sums of the rest subparts of number 3 children you are supposed to do by your own, and if any doubt ask. Now question number 4. Question number 4. Let me once check the answer of this 3 number 10. How much it came, that also I forgot. 5.3, 3 number 10. A equals to 4. Now question number 4. How many terms of this AP? How many terms of the AP is given 9, 17, 25 must be taken to give a sum of 636. To give a sum of 636. So over here children, A is for the given AP. A is given as 9, D is given as 17 minus of 9, is 8, and what must to give a sum of 636, and Sn equals to 636. How many terms of this AP? So what we have to find? To find how many terms, so we have to find n. How many terms means we have to find the number of the terms. So in solution part we can start. Solution part with a D. So Sn I can start. Sn equals to 636 implies n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d equals to 636. This implies n by 2 into 9 plus n minus 1 into d value is 8 equals to 636. This implies n 18 plus 8n minus of 8 equals to 2 6 are 12, 7 and 2 6 are 12. 1272. This implies n, then over here 8n plus of 10 equals to 1272. This implies 8n square plus of 10n minus 1272 equals to 0. Now you can solve this quadratic expression in n by using quadratic formula. So I can write over here, it is 8n square plus 106n minus of 96n minus of 1272 equals to 0. This implies 8n n plus 8 1s are 8 2s are minus of 96 and n plus 12 equals to 0. This implies 8n minus of 96 and n plus of 12 equals to 0. This implies n equals to 96 by 8 will be 8 1s are 8 2s are, or n equals to minus 12, not possible. Negative is not possible for the number of terms. Therefore, n equals to 12. What we have to find the how many terms. So we have to find n only. So n equals to 12, and this is the answer. 5.3 question number 4. Question number 4. 12. 12 is the answer. So in this sum we got a quadratic equation. Now I again repeat, this quadratic equation you can solve by using directly quadratic formula as well, or by arrangement, means a product of the first and the last term, and by arranging the factors to get 10 you can solve. Middle term splitting method also you can do.